The grave of dreams. 30 years. 6 men. 0 winners. One man lost 5 years of his life to this rock and walked away broken. Today, a man everyone calls useless picked up a hammer and walked toward it. The village stopped laughing and started watching. Ibrahim was 35 years old. He had no wife, no land, no future. At least, that's what people in the village said. He had failed at farming. His crops always died. He had failed at trade. His small shop closed after one bad year. Even marriage proposals rejected him. One father told him bluntly, "My daughter deserves a man with a future, not dust on his hands." So Ibrahim had nothing left to lose. At the edge of the village stood a massive black rock. Everyone called it the grave of dreams. For 30 years, 6 different men had tried to break it. Some quit after a few weeks. One man, the strongest in the village, quit after 5 long years, walking away in silence, never speaking about it again. People said the rock was cursed. Ibrahim didn't believe in curses, but he picked up his hammer anyway. "Are you serious?" his friend Karim asked, laughing softly. "That rock destroyed better men than you." "Maybe," Ibrahim said, "but I have nowhere else to go." The first hit felt like hitting solid iron. His arms shook. His palms bled by the end of the first week. 3 months passed. Nothing. Then, one evening, an old retired mason named Yusuf sat down beside him. "You're wasting your strength," Yusuf said. Ibrahim looked up, tired and frustrated. "Then tell me what everyone else missed." Yusuf smiled. "This rock has an iron vein hidden deep inside it. Every time someone hits the surface, the force spreads outward, not inward. You're not weak, boy. You're just hitting it wrong. Everyone has, for 30 years. For the first time, Ibrahim felt something strange. Not confidence exactly, but curiosity. Maybe this wasn't about strength. Maybe it was about thinking. He started studying the rock instead of attacking it blindly. He tested angles. He watched how cracks formed and disappeared. Slowly, painfully, he began to understand it. But understanding the rock brought him closer to something darker, a secret nobody in the village knew. One afternoon, an old land document accidentally reached Ibrahim's hands. He discovered the rock sat on land owned by Haji Rafiq, the wealthiest man in the village, and the soil around the rock, unusually rich, perfect for farming. As long as people believed the rock was cursed and impossible to break, no one asked why Rafiq's crops nearby grew better than anyone else's. The legend wasn't just a legend. It was protecting someone's secret. Ibrahim said nothing, but he kept swinging his hammer day after day. Then came the hardest blow of all, not from the rock, but from his own friend. Karim stopped coming to bring him water. When Ibrahim finally found him, Karim looked away, ashamed. "Rafiq offered me a paying job," Karim admitted quietly. "But only if I convince you to stop. He says he's worried people are being humiliated by that rock." "And you believed him?" Ibrahim asked, his voice breaking. "My family is hungry, Ibrahim. I had no choice." Ibrahim didn't shout. He just nodded slowly and walked back to the rock, alone. No water, no friend, no cheering crowd. Just him, his hammer, and 30 years of failure staring back at him. Months passed. 14, then 20. One evening, disaster struck. A large piece of the rock shifted unexpectedly during a strike, crushing his leg. He screamed in pain and collapsed. For weeks, he couldn't walk, couldn't work, couldn't even stand near the rock. Lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, Ibrahim finally broke down. Karim visited, guilt written across his face. "Why do you keep doing this to yourself, Ibrahim? For money? For fame? What is it all for?" Ibrahim's eyes filled with tears. "It was never about the rock," he whispered. "My mother told me before she died. You don't have to be the smartest man in the village. Just be the one who doesn't run away." He paused, his voice trembling. "I've run away from everything my whole life, Karim. Farming, business, even love. I just wanted, once, to finish something." Karim sat in silence, ashamed of his own choices. Ibrahim's leg healed slowly. But something inside him had healed faster. His purpose became clearer than ever. He returned to the rock, walking with a slight limp, but standing taller than before. 27 months after he first picked up that hammer, Ibrahim studied the exact angle Yusuf had once described. He had marked it, tested it, understood it deeply now, patience mixed with real knowledge. He raised his hammer one final time. Crack! The sound echoed across the village. The massive rock, the grave of dreams, split open after 30 years. Villagers rushed toward the site, stunned into silence. Inside the rock was something no one expected, a natural iron deposit, valuable enough to fund proper irrigation for the entire drought-suffering village. The secret Haji Rafiq had hidden for years, the reason he wanted the curse to remain unbroken, was finally exposed. Ibrahim hadn't just broken a rock. He had accidentally uncovered years of quiet exploitation and given his village something they desperately needed. Karim ran to him, tears in his eyes. "I'm so sorry, Ibrahim. I should have stood by you." Ibrahim placed a hand on his shoulder. "Everyone breaks under pressure differently, my friend. I understand now." The village never held a big celebration. No parade, no speeches. But slowly, people stopped calling it the Grave of Dreams. They simply started calling it Ibrahim's Rock. He never became rich. The resource benefited the whole village, not just him. But for the first time in his life, Ibrahim wasn't invisible anymore. He was seen. Patience alone doesn't win. Patience combined with the courage to learn, to adapt, and to never run away. That is what finally breaks even the hardest rock. And remember this, the people who tell you to quit are sometimes just protecting their own comfort, not your future. If this story touched your heart, remember, your rock is out there too. Someone, somewhere, is telling you to quit. Don't listen to them. Hit one more time. If you believe patience can change your life, subscribe to Wisdom Wire English, and let's grow together, one story at a time.